2025년 7월 29일 올랜도 국제공항에서 신고 전화가 걸려왔습니다. 인디애나 폴리스에서 이륙한 스피릿 항공기 안에서 노년의 남성 승객이 옆자리 여성 승객을 추행했다는 내용이었고 올랜도 경찰이 현장에 출동했습니다.
It's her friend, she's 17.
Where's the friend?
There and there. The guy is in the back seat and she's in the front seat.
Okay.
And she was sleeping and when she woke up, he slipped his hand under the blanket and was touching her.
Did somebody see that? Or
There was a woman like sitting next to her, but she said she was asleep too, so she didn't see it. Yeah, he was acting crazy before he even got on the plane. That's why they let him on last, because he was cursing the girl at the front.
He said he wanted the plane to crash.
He was like, I hope the plane crashed.
And they let him on?
That's what I said.
She woke up with his hand under her leg like this and like
Over the clothes, right?
yeah.
Not that, look, and I'll tell you guys first, before I do anything in this life here, I'm the father of 3 daughters. So that's where my mindset is always. Okay? I got 3 girls, all right?
I really want him gone.
Yeah.
I want him locked up.
The way this is handled because it was up in the air, just so you guys know, is very weird. Okay, it's not really somebody leaving in handcuffs because of jurisdictional stuff. We already called the FBI, and that guy should be on his way out here.
미국에서는 비행 중인 항공기 안에서 발생한 범죄는 대부분 연방 관할로 처리되기 때문에 지역 경찰은 보통 피해자와 피의자를 상대로 사실관계를 확인해 보고서를 작성한 뒤 사건을 FBI에게 전달하게 됩니다. 이에 따라 경찰은 피해자의 진술을 확보하기 시작합니다.
I was sitting down, like napping on the plane, and the blanket was like this, so I could like nap and stuff, and it was covered. And when I woke up, his hand was like right here on my. And it was kind of like moving, and so I looked down, and I like started freaking out. And he hurried up and moved his hand. He was just looking like, "What are you doing?" Like, no, that's not. I was like, "Yes, it is. It's true. I seen it right there." And then that's when they all came.
that's
and
when who came? Like the airline staff?
Yes.
Okay.
And then he tried to say that he was picking up my water bottle. That's what he tried to tell the lady over there, because he was trying to ask her if it was hers. But he knew that water bottle was mine, and it was sitting there from the second he got on the plane. He seen me drink it, and I put it back. And I also moved it from his side over to my side like this.
Right.
And so, like, he just tried to use that as an excuse, because there's no reason that you should be touching my water bottle.
Okay.
When you knew it was mine. And also, that's like sexual assault.
Are you traveling with your mom?
I'm
or
traveling with my friends.
Okay.
They're like out there.
Okay. Is any of them an adult?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
피해자의 진술을 확보한 경찰은 곧이어 용의자에게 접근했습니다.
Do you have an ID with you on your boarding pass first?
Yeah, he got the boarding
Okay.
pass. 68.
I'm Officer Stagle with Orlando Police Department. This is Corporal Shellhorn.
I should have left that thermos on the floor. That's what I did. I picked it up and actually did. I hit her leg. I didn't say nothing
You
about
want
her
to take
laying on my
a quick
shoulder
picture?
sleeping.
I'll do it. Is this your correct address on here, sir?
Yeah.
We're investigating an incident that's been claimed to have occurred, okay? So because of that, you're not under arrest, however, because I'm going to be asking you some questions. I'm going to read you your Miranda warnings, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Anything you say may be used against you in court. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Right? You have the right to talk to a lawyer before and during questioning. Do you understand? Okay. If you cannot afford a lawyer and want one will be provided for you before questioning without charge. You understand?
Yeah.
Has anyone threatened or promised you anything in order to get you to talk to me?
No.
A young lady is claiming that she was sitting next to you on the flight and she was sleeping. Is that correct?
That's what it was.
Okay. And then, while she was sleeping, upon approach to the airport, what did you do?
I woke up as we came ready to land. And I heard something hit the aluminum down there. I seen a water bottle. So I reached down to pick it up this way, and my arm hit her leg as I picked it up. And I asked the woman at the window, I said, "Is this yours?" She said, "No, it's hers." So I sat on the table right there, and my arm hit her leg again. And she woke up screaming. I was touching her, which I did not touch her. I accidentally hit her.
So at no time did your hand or elbow go underneath her blanket.
No, sir.
What would incline her to make that claim again?
I do not know.
She doesn't know you?
No, I don't know.
Okay, you're not traveling with her?
No, she was sleeping on my shoulder when I woke up. And I was sitting here like this, and she was leaned over on my shoulder, and I was sleeping like this. Next thing I did it. She moved over. She moved over that way a little bit, had her legs up like this, sleeping. And that's why I grabbed the thermos off the ground when we get ready to leave.
So you reached across her to get the thermos.
No, I leaned down like this, straight over like this. I was sitting like this, and I reached down like this and grabbed the thermos. And my arm hit her leg when I reached down. But I set it up on this was down like this. I set the thermos on there after I asked the woman. And when I went to put it over there, my arm brushed against her leg right here. And that was it. I never touched her any which way or form. And when we left the airport in Indianapolis, she took pictures out the window. And I asked her, I said, I'd like to take my camera and take pictures out the window with my phone. She said, I'll give me your phone number and I'll just send them to you. I said, okay. So I give her my phone number.
Okay.
But that's the only conference we had.
We're going to find out, okay, one, if she has your phone number.
Right.
So be honest with me if you're bullshitting me, because that's easy to find out. From there, I know that you're lying. So get your story straight.
Hey,
Be honest with
I'm
me.
honest with you.
Okay.
I'm telling you the truth.
Okay, so if she has your phone number, that may corroborate a little bit. But if she does not have your phone number, which she would have told me, I just talked to her up there,
Right.
that, yeah, the guy next to me, he seemed nice or whatever the case may be. I was taking photographs out the window and said I would send them to him. He gave me his phone number. One, I don't believe that, because the other thing is you already had an incident at the gate there that somebody had to come out and talk to you about. While you're on this flight, I don't even know. So you started out, one, almost in trouble. Now you possibly are in trouble.
No. I called the scene at the airport up there because they charged me $100 to bring my bag over.
Okay, I'm calling the corporal right now, who I think might be with her, and I'm going to see if she has your phone number. If she does not have your phone number, then I know you're completely lying to me.
But she got my number.
남성 용의자는 성추행 혐의를 전면 부인했고 경찰관은 피해자와 함께 있던 동료 경관에게 전화를 걸었습니다.
Hey, are you with her? Can you ask her if this gentleman gave her his phone number to forward some pictures to him? The jurisdiction that you are in, because you are still in the air, falls under the FBI.
Right.
Okay, so if things move forward, they will be the ones doing the prosecutions and all that. We will be doing a report as well, but everything goes through the FBI.
You know, this officer has explained to you what the girl alleged. Absent any witnesses, there's no way to prove you did do it or you did not do it. I would caution you, in the future, if you have a female sitting next to you, to keep your hands nowhere near her effing body. Are you clear on that? Okay? She doesn't want to do anything criminally. We are going to document this incident. So there's a detailed account of what she said and what you said. If the report still gets forwarded to the FBI, and what they do from there, I don't know.
What'd you get arrested for in regards to?
The registered sex offender point out.
My girlfriend.
Girlfriend?
Yeah, she accused me of criminal confinement and tipped her.
How old was she?
Well, God rest her soul, she passed away for now. But she was 48 years old, and I took a plea bargain. The court went on for 8 years, and I finally took a plea bargain on it, and got a 4 years probation. Yeah, because I did a year of probation, I would stop drinking, so they violated me, and I get about 4 months back in time.
All right, you have all your stuff?
Pardon me?
You have all your stuff?
It's up there in the cabinet.
용의자는 FBI 요원에게 인계되었고 경관은 피해자의 어머니에게 전화를 걸었습니다.
Can you hear me okay? Yeah. I guess when the plane was landing, she was sitting on the airplane seat with her knees up to her chest. She was covered by the blanket. Your little one is saying that when she woke up, she felt the guy's hand underneath the blanket touching her. We have an FBI guy and another Orlando police officer talking to him right now. So I was just coming back out to reaffirm with your daughter that that's what happened. Because obviously the guy's not going to come out and say, "Oh yeah, this is what I did." He's saying that as the plane was coming down, she has like one of those Yeti cups. You know, when these Yeti cups tip over or hit something else, it sounds like artillery going off. So I guess her Yeti cup hit the aluminum frame underneath the seat in front of them. So he bent down to pick it up and he said, you know, my elbow hit her leg. You know, he accidentally hit her leg again. That's his account. But again, I was only there for like the first couple of minutes. He seems a little weird, but I don't know that there's a type, but you know, of course I'm gonna believe anything that comes out of your daughter's mouth. All right, you're freaking out like a mom, okay? No. That's 100%. I'm the father of 3 daughters. That's the first thing that came out of my mouth when I started talking to your angel, okay? I wanted her to be assured that that's where my brain is and where my mindset comes from. This pretty outfit, that's just the shell of how I make my money. That's it. I'm obviously going to be very, very, very concerned with all the words that come out of your child's mouth. You know what I mean? If there's a couple of questions I have to ask, I'm going to hang up with you for right now, okay? And then she'll call you right back. She's fine. A little rattled, okay? She's not injured in any way.
65살의 남성 용의자는 2023년도에 성폭행으로 유죄 판결을 받았었고, 이에 따라 2033년도까지 성범죄자 등록 의무가 부과된 상태였습니다. 스피릿 항공사는 그에게 영구 탑승 금지 조치를 내렸고, 이와 같은 행위에 대해서 무관용 원칙을 적용할 것이며 수사 과정에서 법 집행기관에 필요한 모든 협조를 제공할 것이라는 입장을 밝혔습니다. 해당 남성은 항공기 내 성추행 혐의로 기소되었으며 이 혐의에는 최대 3년의 연방징역형이 선고될 수 있습니다. 그러나 그는 성범죄자로 등록된 상태였기 때문에 검찰은 최대 10년의 추가 형량 가중을 요청할 수 있습니다. 남성의 그 다음 일정인 선고 공판은 2026년 4월 1일 수요일 오전 10시 플로리다 중부 연방지방법원에서 이루어질 예정입니다. 추후 재판 결과가 공개되면 고정 댓글에 달아드리겠습니다.